am I right within? Or am I trying to shield the darkness within my character with the outputs which look like light, which look like the right and fun thing? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to quickly share something I just felt in my spirit that I needed to share, and it's about not ignoring your inner witness, which comes through the Holy Spirit. Haven't you ever felt like Kona doesn't get correct? Like the math is not matching, the works that you are keep on doing are just not doing the things you need to do. Normally that is your inner spirit, which is guided by the Holy Spirit, telling you that something here ain't right. You need to pray about it. You need to do something about it, because later on, if you didn't listen to it, you're gonna kick yourself and be like, "Eesh, I should have listened. Don't be that person, okay? So I'm your sis. I want to tell you that not to be that person that ignores their inner spirit. That is, babes, the Holy Spirit telling you, don't do it. Don't follow the masses. Stop saying yes to nonsense, okay? Anyway, I hope this message is gonna lift your spirits and not have you being always like something's not right here, but just have your ear gates, your eye gate, be alert, but also ask for the Holy Spirit to help you with just being away in here. Guys, I'm struggling to connect the dots between the output and the inner person. I'm just watching a lot of activities happening with the goal or objective to harmonize. Guys, it's important to lead with character, because you can be driving a lot of outputs and initiatives with all the good intention, but because your character is so questionable, your inner man is so, it's not there. A person that thinks they can lead by what we see with our eyes, right? It's so important to have a good inner witness within yourself, to really operate from a clean, righteous, fair inner character. There are a lot of things that we are trying to drive in this world, but sometimes you might be missed because a lot of people who have their spiritual eye gates are very much alert, and they can see right through a person. I'm saying this because I'm just witnessing a lot of outputs. We're doing this, we're driving that, but the person that's driving all these things, you just can't take them seriously because their character is so questionable. Character is your moral compass, your inner witness that God also speaks about, that God looks at the inward of a man. And I think that God has also given us the gifts to assess and test the spirits of certain things around us, whether it's things, it's situations, or people. God has given us that knowing in our inner spirit to be aware of, and you can't ignore it. And I'm in a space where I can't seem to take certain people seriously because their character is so questionable. So what you do in private does matter. It does matter. And you need to ask yourself, maybe after this video, am I right within? Or am I trying to shield the darkness within my character with the outputs which look like light, which look like the right and fun thing? I promise you, you will be caught. There are people who have their spiritual meters so high, you cannot fool them with what you are doing with the physical eye. Like in my head, I'm just thinking as I'm about to make this video, I'm trying so hard to take this person seriously in this example, but I just can't. What is going on? I need to take you seriously, but what is going on? And that's normally, you need to pray about it, but allow God to show you something to pray about, but give you a different perspective. You know, what you do in private does matter, because there's certain people, including me, I know God has given me the gift of foresight. I can see right through individuals. You can't fool me. We can be giggling and laughing, but you know, as they would say, there's something that's not right here. You are coming too strong. Why? You should be calm. Why are you forcing things? We're just not feeling you. And sometimes we might be wrong, but most of the times, 99% of the time, I've always been right about something. And God has also shielded me in times when I actually didn't have my spiritual gates wide open. He's removed me from the situations, and I would have looked at it at the time as if he was taking away something. I felt maybe rejected, but God was actually physically removing me from that situation because I was so blind not to see it at its face. I was so blind not to see it from its inner value. I was just only seeing what was outside. So think about this. As I said, I want to come on my channel to share really the power of God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, but also how it all links to my life, day-to-day life, whether I'm just watching at the sun, I'm reading a book, or I'm experiencing different situations throughout my day, whether through family or through whatever I'm doing. I want to share experiences that will really free your mental space from unnecessary strain. We need to be living with peace. We need to be living with contentment and the presence of the Lord. Do not ignore your inner witness. God says that He looks within a man before He looks outside. Do not be fooled by what you see. All that glitters isn't what's the saying? All that glitters isn't glitter. So just because something is shining and it looks so impressible, it looks so impressive, doesn't mean it's good. That is normally the tricks of the enemy to have us thinking something that looks good is good, only to have you sucked in and regretting years later, why did I do that? Do not ignore your inner witness. It's the Holy Spirit that's living within you. Jesus says that He has left us with the Holy Spirit. He will help us, He will guide us, He will prompt us, and He's doing that every day. Do not ignore it. Anyway, have an awesome day. That's your sis Lee. Bye.